So today's gospel kind of fits in with the theme for the week, I think, that began Sunday with our Lord talking about division, how he came to bring division. And that division, I've been arguing all week, is between the spirit of the world and the spirit of God. So the church is trying to adhere to the ways of God, live by the spirit of God, live a rightly ordered life. The spirit of the world is disorder. And here we see these two commandments clearly distinguish that order, that priority to the ways of God. The worship of God, the love of God must come before our love of each other. All our dealings with each other down here must be ordered rightly. And I was trying to think of an analogy for this, and this is all I could come up with this morning, okay? But I just have been so impressed by the lunar landings this summer, with the 50th anniversary of Apollo 11's mission to the moon. And what's so fascinating is, we have these great desires to go to the moon. This tremendous goal we've set for ourselves, John F. Kennedy set. And to get there, though, to accomplish and pull this off, we have to, there's nothing for it but to rely upon the laws of mathematics and the laws of physics. These laws latent in the universe God put there would never get there, accomplish any human end if we don't work within those laws. They would have never got there. The whole thing was dependent upon that. All these calculations, down to the last minute detail. Incredible how they pulled this whole thing off. Going all that speed, incredible speed, hurtling through space at the moon, but they got to hit this bullseye. The trajectory has to be perfect, like razor thin. And then they have to burn the engine to slow down and get captured by the moon's orbit. Everything is calculated so precisely. It all depends on these laws that God put into the universe. We can't do anything unless we work within those laws. If we disregard those laws, we're going to be off course. So civil law, in a certain sense, has to be subjugated to the divine law, the law of God, or we're going to be off our trajectory and fall into error when we upset that order. We have something disordered that seems to be a fulfillment of the second commandment, but without the first commandment firmly in place. You have things like abortion in the land, where it seems like, hey, we're respecting human rights and human freedoms. There's a certain effort there to love and respect our citizens, but we see there's a disorder there when we disregard the law of God, that thou shalt not murder or kill an innocent human person. So it's just confusion is the result when we disregard this first and greatest commandment, and everything that flows from that means that our whole life must be ordered to God and the ways of God. I'll tell you who really gets this point across. I've mentioned before, but I love this insight you see in John. The beloved disciple says in his first letter, makes a very interesting point. Here's the love guy, okay? This is the apostle of love. He's constantly preaching love, love, love. We don't have love, we are not of God. He preached love so much. I heard that the early church, where he was in Ephesus, and they got sick of hearing about it. Can you preach about anything else except love? But notice how John distinguishes between these two commandments that our Lord is teaching us must be in their proper order. Love of God, and then love of each other. when he says this: everyone who loves the parent loves the child. By this we know that we love the children of God, when we love God and obey his commandments. That is so interesting. If you love the parent, you will love the child. See, there's the right ordering there in John's little moral teaching here. He gets this critical point. When we love God and obey his commandments, then we will be rightly ordered and align properly our trajectory to be able to achieve our goal of loving others properly.